I've been talking about differences in relationship, differences amidst couples. Husband and wife are not the same. Even in relationship, you don't have the same personality. I remember one of the posts that I posted and I mentioned that you're not the same. Husband and wife have their differences. Even in relationship, you have your differences. And I remember saying, for the fact that you have differences does not mean it will not work. And I want to give an example of that as a married person. I did a video on saying we are not the same. I'm one of the many people that is quiet. My husband is the very active, playful one. But I want to encourage somebody to let you know that you don't need to always make the person like you. What I want to establish now is that you don't need to struggle. Cease struggling. Stop the arguments. Stop the fights. For the fact that your friend husband is good in an area and your own husband is not, does not make you to hate your husband. Stop comparing. Two people are not the same. Okay, like myself, I said I'm more quiet. Spiritually, physically, I'm far different from my husband. The kind of book I read and the one he reads is not the same. I'm somebody that I feel once I wake up, I have to be so devotional. I don't have to talk with anybody until when I'm through with my quiet time, my time with God and my prayer and all of that. I'm somebody that I believe in walking with God. You live a life carrying His presence. You are not just a Christian in the room. You carry Jesus everywhere. And before we do anything in our family, what's the Lord saying? And before I knew it, my husband would come and tell me, I said, I might not hear God like you, but I'm thinking of this, I'm thinking of this, I'm thinking of that. And I begin to realize, those things that he's thinking of make sense. But do you know, when I got married, my husband come to talk to me. I don't listen. I'm the one that can see vision. I'm the one that hears God. If God wants to come to this family, God have to come through me. Do you know, before I knew what was happening, I begin to, like a shoulder. If you are not careful, you are beginning to be prideful of your spiritual grace, of your spiritual gifts. And instead of you being a friend and a submissive wife to your husband, then you begin to feel like you are the boss here. But the reason why God engraced us in some area from our partner is because God knows that they have the weaknesses, and the Lord has strengthened you in that area to back him up, to watch over him, to pray for him, to shield him. Even the right counsel, it can always come from you, and you don't have to make it look as if you are the one doing it. We women, we are the gatekeeper of our home, even when the husband is not fervent. But do you know you can be on your knees and pray your husband through? You can be on your knees and compel things to change. Why complaining when you can pray? I want to talk to you as a lady. From today onward, cease the complaining in your marriage. Start praying. Be a praying woman. Be a praying wife. There is nothing you want to see in your marriage. There is nothing you want to see in your husband. There is nothing you want to see in your children that you cannot receive and pray through from the place of prayer. There is no marriage that Satan does not want to scatter. There is no home that Satan does not want to bring sadness. There is no marriage that Satan does not want to bring divorce. But we are the one that needs to stand and say no to the devil. Satan is not having his way here, because to have a good marriage is not easy. Marriage is not just good people making it work. Marriage is two incomplete people, two imperfect people coming together to make it perfect. It takes good heads to make it work. If one says I want to make it work and the other says I'm not making it work, then it will never work. You have to make up your mind and say this marriage must work, no matter the odds. Why don't you stand up today and stop complaining? Like that woman in War Room, I believe you have watched the movie. Instead of you nagging, crying all around, why don't you shut your door with the Lord and cast that devil out of your home and return the management of your family, your home, your marriage, the heart of your husband and children? Why don't you return it to God? And you will be surprised at the turn around. Today, the story have changed. A lot of growth has robbed myself and my husband. In fact, if my husband called me right now and says, this direction is not going to work, don't go into it, I wouldn't be like when I got married and said, no, I'm the one God needs to talk to. No, because two are one. God can choose to talk to any of us. And whenever those words comes like that, even if I don't want to take it, I will eventually still see that that is the way it is. And why wouldn't I take it? Because our coming together in understanding, in agreement, in alignment, shake the devil out of the home. There must be oneness to build an effective home, to build a home that will produce godly children. Don't forget that. God bless you. Did you just enjoy that video? So like, share, follow, comment, because more of it are coming and it's going to really get you blessed. God bless you.